Здравствуйте все! Я рад быть здесь сегодня. Надеюсь, вы все понимаете русский язык. No need to look for the subtitles. This presentation will be done in English. My name is Andrei Rivkov. I'm the CEO of Fittin, and I'm here to talk about Fittin, the best online shoe try-on available anywhere. I will be giving you the Cliff Notes version of Fittin. Because of time constraints, I can't get into too much detail, but I will try to make this as interesting and informative as possible. My presentation will be structured as follows. First, I will tell you about the prerequisites that guided us in developing this service. Then I'll tell you about the 4 components of our service. The first one, feet scanning technology. The second, how to scan the insole of the shoe. Next, direct online fitting technology, for example, contactless calculation of the comfort level of shoes and so on. And the last one, the availability of our widget for online stores and marketplaces. To conclude, I will tell you about our intellectual property, terms and offers of cooperation for shoe brands, footwear and companies like marketplaces. The story of Fittin started 5 years ago, and I literally fell into the problem of trying to get proper fitting shoes when going to the shoe store was very inconvenient. At the time, this led me into the realization that there was no reliable way to do it from my own home, and I decided to do something like that. And as I went along and delved deeper into the reasons why in the year 2015 it still wasn't possible to shop comfortably and at the same time be sure that the shoes you bought online will fit. Because of this, I understood that the solution of this problem was not only going to help me, but could possibly help millions of people. Our solution to this problem will help everyone who shops for shoes online. Our solution is deceptively simple. First, you scan your feet either with your very intuitive app or one of our dedicated feet scanners, which will be placed on selected points of sales. Our Fittin mobile app will include an online showcase for stores that want to sell shoes online with the virtual shoe fitting function. It will help to increase the customer base not covered by existing channels. We also offer a customized mobile app for retailers and manufacturers. The mobile app can have individualized corporate colors and logos included in the design. We have digitized their entire shoe catalogs. Our virtual fitting widget for online stores and marketplaces enables customers to use the virtual shoe fitting function on websites. We went to great length to make sure the whole foot scanning process was simple and easy, but the results are still accurate, whatever method is chosen to scan the feet. At first, we developed and successfully implemented a mobile application for feet scanning. Then we took into account the proposals of our partners who wanted to have stationary scanners in their stores and delivery points. Over the course of a year, we have developed, tested and brought to commercial operation a stationary foot scanner which is not inferior in accuracy to its analogs, while the cost is its main advantage. When using the mobile app, which incredibly is as accurate as a dedicated feet scanner, it takes only 2 or 3 minutes to scan both feet, and it takes about 1 minute to build a 3D model. It is one of the most precise and swift feet scanning methods available. Just place your foot with a black sock and place it on top of A4 size sheet of paper and make 7 images while changing the angle around your foot. The app guides you through the whole process, showing you exactly what you need to do. Standard deviation of measurements is about 1.5 mm. In case customers don't feel confident enough, I would rather get some assistance. We have created the feet scanner. This compact stationary scanner takes only half of a square meter literally fits in any corner, but of course you will want to have it in front and center of your brick-and-mortar business. It has handrails to provide adequate support during the few seconds it takes to get an extremely precise scan of each foot. When you place your foot on a platform, multiple cameras snap a picture assuring the best illumination and position to get the most accurate information possible. The slide shows flowchart for the construction of a 3D model of a foot from multiple photos, images of a foot. The whole process is actually simple, but it requires tons of processing power to be carried out in just a few seconds. We get the foot images when using the app. The system can recognize the scale of the foot by using the A4 piece of paper. The system then defines what the camera's position and orientation are and selects the closed contour of the lower leg and foot. Voxels are cut out and then are used to make a 3D model, which is refined over and over, until we get a perfect topological representation of each foot. The topological mesh of the foot is a digital 3D polygonal foot model that includes a description of the vertices and polygons with special data and geometric properties. It gives us information about the sensitivity zones of the foot, the values of the shoe pressure in each of the sensitivity zones, and the limits of change in linear dimensions. The topological mesh is essential for correctly calculating the comfort level of shoes for a particular foot model. Without calculating the permissible pressure values in different anatomical zones of the foot, the correct virtual fitting will not be possible. The 3D scanning of the inner surface of the shoes is one of the most important stages in the system. In a nutshell, the footwear is scanned twice, at different levels of force coming from the scanning array itself. The data collected is used to build a point cloud, which is used to build the topological mesh. The end result is a polygonal model of the inner surface of the footwear. 3D reconstruction of the inner surface of footwear within our fitting service is done with the help of a special device based on the combination of both a contact and contactless methods of measuring 3D objects. The device is called the Fittscope and consists of a camera and a set of probes. The indicators of the probes collect the 3D coordinates while the device is being moved along the entire inside length of the footwear. With the integrated mini video camera with backlight, information is collected about the position of each probe in real time. In each frame, indicated probes allow us to get information about the sections of the inner surface. Our shoe scanner, Fittscope, is incredibly portable and the process can be done almost anywhere. The indicators on the probes collect the 3D coordinates while the device is being moved along the entire inside length of the footwear. With the integrated mini video camera with backlight, information is collected about the position of each probe in real time. In each frame, indicator probes allow us to get information about the sections of the inner surface. This part is very important since it will allow us the creation of exact digital copies of each piece of footwear, letting users step confidently into a virtual shoe fitting room, where they will be able to see how they will fit. We believe this will change the whole shoe shopping experience and it will closely replicate the results of buying from a brick-and-mortar store. Here are some of different types of footwear which our Fittscope is able to digitize and provide a 3D model. At the right of each model, you can see the point cloud. As you can see, we can scan virtually all types of shoes. Some shoes require more of a know-how to get the best scan possible. Our scanning technicians are trained to tackle all kinds of footwear. This is a better view of the topological mesh of the scanned and 3D interpolated inner surface of the shoe. We have developed a knowledge base with a decision tree that assigns adjustment factors to each node of the topological shoe model when calculating forces depending on the upper material, heel height, shoe type, lacing type, etc. It provides us with the framework to accurately compare the compatibility of each shoe with each foot, giving way to our system, giving you the proper recommendation of the fit. Our fitting algorithm is a complex of different methods applied for different purposes. For marketplaces, we have developed a quick static fitting. It takes fractions of a second to calculate the shoe size. This time is enough for a product cart to be loaded on the website. Then, if the user wants to get more accurate recommendations, we perform a dynamic fitting in the course of which a comfort level, their fit rate, is calculated and a fitting map is built. We believe that only this approach can provide correct size recommendations for real users in real life. Our company supports the opinion that there is a need in the art for a system and a method of enabling a user to select footwear that matches both static and dynamic characteristics of his feet, without having to try on the shoes physically. The ratio of the shape and size of the foot to the shape and the size of the inner surface of the shoe depends on a combination of factors. These include the spacer rigidity of the structure. The stiffer it is, the less optimally the shoe will match the foot. Every factor has cumulative effect in the final outcome, and by taking each one of them into account, it makes our system that much more accurate and precise. To give a vastly more reliable and easy to understand representation, we give a color-coded 3D scale, what we call our comfort level fit scale. Our virtual fitting widget for online stores and marketplaces enables customers to use the virtual shoe fitting function on websites. We have put enormous amounts of research and development in this arena, and we keep doing it to be at the top in this field. We have been securing our intellectual property by registering patents all over the world. This will help roll out our system smoothly all over the world without fear on infringing someone else's patent. We hold 3 patents in 66 countries, both related to software and hardware. And that number will keep growing as we improve our system. Now we are looking for a great market increase due to the overall market situation. You might call us optimistic, but everything seems to point towards our success. We are here at the right time, and we are placing ourselves to be in the right place. We are 100% scalable and ready to market. We believe that we are in a unique position to bring technology and a good business value together.